Osban Gaming, and welcome back to the Legend of K. Well then, so when I said something about the walkthrough thing, I was wondering what it would, ow, if like, come on, what? Alright, if 10 minutes was going to be long enough for me to figure out, oh, the wrong way, I failed. Alright, up the ladder we go. Because, I don't know, if I have, like, trouble doing one jump in 10 minutes, that really says something about the game or myself. So, I think this, like, slight experimentation thing I wasn't near that. I was, like, gonna do, like, a cool, like, I don't know, like, 80s, like, skid by where there's, like, the slow motion scene of, like, ooh, ow. Okay, that hit me. I'm not gonna deny that. Actually, I feel like if I'm not on fire from hitting that, that's pretty much the game saying you were supposed to make that jump. Or you weren't supposed to actually get hit. Something. But I did appreciate that one jump that I managed to do. Oh, I did it! Oh. Oh, there it is. Hopefully I will not die. Alright, so I assume I go this way. I have to like adjust the camera every time I do this. Alright, so wrong way I think. This camera is not working the best at this point. But oh, I have to make this. No, I fell. And I got hit by one of the other lower. Yep. You know, I should probably even make sure that the frog egg is even in here. Because if I somehow did figure all this out, and it wasn't in here, oh boy, would I not be. I would not be at all pleased. I'd feel like I'm not the top cat. Well, I mean, Meowth is the top cat, but whatever. I've been on like a slight Pokemon kick lately. Actually, I'm not even gonna say slight, I'm just like, all Pokemon. Like, I need to go into like an asylum and just like wonder trade for the rest of my days. Pokemon. But I did get really excited from the Sun and Moon news because spoilers for anyone that is trying to stay away from Sun and Moon news so you can experience it in November, but I was pretty happy with a lot of it. Actually, all of it. It's Sun and Moon news. How can I be picky at this point? But we did end up getting the names of the legendary types, or legendary guys. Solgaleo, the sun mascot, and Lunala, the moon mascot. Darn it. And that was cool. We also got their typings, and it really bothers me that there's two sun Pokemon now, and none of them are fire type. Like, what even? Actually, never mind. Volcarona is actually the sun Pokemon, I think, from the 5th generation. So, Solrock, no, I was gonna make it! Solrock, Volcarona, and Solgaria. Okay, well, I was about to rant that there were no sun Pokemon that were fire types, but I guess, ow. Well, at least I died not making, well, I wouldn't say not making progress, but it wasn't like I was one step away from the end and then got hit. That would be even more sad than just dying in general. Actually, I hope I actually got to a save point. No, okay, at least I'm still here. And, but, yeah, Solgaria, Psychic Steel, Lunala, Psychic Ghost, which, ow, it's kind of cool. I was hoping for, like, Dark Fairy or something like that, because, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of it. Kind of like the idea of, like, a lot of moon-based moves like Moon Blast, and that's about it, is pretty much fairy-based, and, like, Clefairy is like, hey, I am of the moon. So, I don't know which way it's going to go. I mean, it goes in one direction, but no matter what I do, it's just gonna hit. Alright. I guess I have to... Come on! Alright, I gotta calm down. Pokemon. Whew. And we got to see the professor, Professor Kukui. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I like to pronounce it that way. And then, well, we got to see some of the Alola region. There's like 4 little islands. Actually, I might even talk about this for the rest of the episode, so if you're kind of upset right now that there's so much Sun and Moon spoiled, well, you were kind of warned, and at this rate I'm not going to make much progress, so it's going to be fine. So, anyway, well, 4 different islands that are really cool. Lugia and Oho in the clouds, I guess, if you want to believe that. It was actually funny, I like, saw an analysis of that whole thing, and I honestly felt that Oho was in the clouds the other direction than, like, what they were pointing out to be. But I might be crazy. Actually, it's kind of crazy to think that they're in the clouds to begin with, so the more you know. I don't know, it could be just an Easter egg, or, ow. And I am about to get a game over. Well, yep, just end my misery. Moving on. Actually, I probably should have, if I was smart, go to the shop, stock up on some health potions, but that's not going to help really here. Alright. Back to the House of Woo. Woo-hoo. Alright. Just gotta wait for the one thing to fall, switch to the sword. Perfect. There. Oh, that was not perfect, actually. I fell and hit my head pretty hard. Alright. We also got a fancy little Rotom. That's the Pokedex, which is like the second thing most that makes me happy. And that's saying a lot because your Rotom is your Pokedex. Or actually, a Rotom is your... Wait. Actually, well, I guess technically either way it would work. I guess any Rotom, but you get one Pokedex, but I don't know how that's going to work if you're going to only have one Pokedex Rotom, or if there's going to be like the professor's going to be like, here's a box of Pokedex, and I'm going to be like, thanks, and then he's going to be like, those are for the recruits, and then we're like, shut up. I am the only one that needs the Pokedex. And then he's like, okay, man. And then, another fun little thing with the Pokedex, it always bothers me that, like, in the past generations, like, Mew was an event-only Pokemon, so you can't complete the Pokedex without him and junk like that. I mean, the game is like, that Pokemon's super rare. You kinda completed the Pokedex, we'll just give you the award for it. It's like, that Pokedex is not complete. 151 is still not there. I got 152, I got 150, but not 151. It is not complete, sir. And I think that's kind of like what drove Red to insanity, but now with Sun and Moon, we have, like, QR codes. Oh, ow. Which, I was a real big fan of that, because, I don't know, I've been, like, going mad over Hoopa, because I missed out on that event during my phase of not playing Pokemon. So I was like, I need to get to Hoopa in order to complete the Pokedex. Because if you... I don't want to sound mean or anything, but the ah the sixth generation Pokedex, it's like the easiest one to do. So it's like, at least for me, it's like I pretty much have no reason at this point to not complete the Pokedex. So I have to figure out, why is this harder than it seems to be. I don't know if this is on my end or the game's end. This is just crazy. Okay, I know that one wasn't mine, but I should be able to climb this little thing. I don't know if my jumping's just bad. It shouldn't be needing to be this accurate. Jeez. Alright, sorry about the slight rage. But anyway, that's pretty much the Sun and Moon updates. I wonder if there's gonna be like any Mega Evolutions. I mean, there's some people speculating that they won't really necessarily be in there. There's gonna be like the burst, but I'm not sure. I like the Mega Evolutions a lot because, I don't know, they're mega, they're really powerful. I kind of like the. There's actually like jokes with like Pokemon of the past redone for like the future ones, and it's like a more complex Charizard and like Nidoking, stuff like that. I think that's pretty much what Mega Evolutions are, and like kind of in a way. Like some Pokemon have gotten even more complex from the fifth generation, but I kind of like the complex Pokemon designs. I mean, sure they're harder to draw, but you know, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with it, but I can understand like how that can get a little annoying. Kind of like shows like, well, I don't really even know. Some people, I don't know. I think some people need to shut up and play Pokemon, and I feel like that's like with a lot of like, debates between like Smogon, VGC, hackers, and lots of stuff like that. It's alright. I'm not gonna be able to do this while on camera. I don't even think in general. I'll probably just have to keep going at this until like forever, until I finally get it. Alright, catch you guys later and see you.